I'm going to start off talking about what I recently bought for my 911. Later, I hop in my car, head on down to one of my buddy's house to meet the rest of the guys. We're going to talk cars, take some pictures, and then later on in the evening, we're going to head out for some tacos and boba. Today I'm going to cruise with some of my buddies, but before I go on that cruise, I want to talk about what I left off on the last episode. And I did mention that I bought a couple things for my 911, so let me go ahead and show you what I got. Before I go to Monterey, I want to make sure that my tires are good, and so I got a new set for the rears. The ones I have right now are still okay, but I'm going to be making a long drive up there. So on the last episode, I mentioned that I was going to go and pick up a few things for my car, and what I was talking about was some new tires. And should be here shortly with his 911. So once he gets here, we'll head on out to Eduardo's house in Menifee, and we're gonna go out for some tacos and boba tonight. All right, looks like Ann just arrived. Here in the 911. It is super hot outside. We're about to head out right now. It's gonna be about an hour and a half drive, and we got the and I got the radios up. Radio check, radio check.
Test, test, test.
So we're all set. Just made it here to Eduardo's house. You see the cars in the background. We're just waiting for one more guy. Then we're gonna head out for dinner.
Oh, this one? Yeah. On the name? MX-6. Yeah. I don't think I'm. Oh, the way.
Here's Eduardo's 996. He just added the stripes in the bottom. Actually, it was Ant that started off with the stripes, and then Surf has his on his GT3. So I just recently added mine down here, and then Eduardo added his on his 996. I believe he's also planning on doing it to his Cayman as well. Got Bane just joining us, and his supercharged 997. So all the guys are here now. We're gonna pretty much round up the guys and head on out. But let me go ahead and do a walkthrough of all the cars.
Hey, 997, it's okay, it's okay. Nobody's gonna notice it.
Eduardo's gonna take his Cayman. Bane's gonna take his supercharged 997. I'll be my 997 C4, and then Ant's gonna be in his C2S. All right, let's go do a start. Everyone is fired up already.
Perfect. Oh my God.
Today I was supposed to work on my Mazda MX-6. The reason why I'm heading away from my garage is I want to show you where I park it and give you an update on it. I'm pretty limited in parking as far as my garage capacity, so I always park my MX-6 as close as I can, and it's been sitting here actually for a couple months. I'm gonna do a walk around. You can see it's been sitting. Look at the tires. I actually moved it yesterday when I tried to start it, so you can see the car moved just a little bit. It's been actually dusty since I bought it. I bought it back in January, and the previous owner washed it for me, and since then it's never been washed, so that's something on my to-do list later. One of the problems with this car right now is the battery is dead. It's been sitting for a few months. As you can see, my key fob, it's not even working to unlock the car, so I got to use my key to unlock it. It is completely dead. When I found out the battery was dead, I brought it back into my garage and I charged it for about half a day, and I got the voltage back up. And when I brought it back out here and I tried to turn it on, it still didn't do anything, not even a little tick. So I brought out my multimeter and I hooked it up to my battery, and I noticed that the cranking amps on the battery drastically went down as I tried to turn the key. After a full charge, it went up to about maybe 12.5 volts. And when I tried to crank the car up, it went straight down to about 2.5 or 3 volts. So it's definitely the battery. It's not holding a charge. Even though I'm able to fully charge it, the battery definitely needs to be replaced. And once I get the battery replaced, the item that I want to get done on my to-do list for this car was my headliner. You notice up here is in real bad shape. Looked like there was a cat fight in this car, so I'm going to remove this panel, remove all the cushioning as well as the fabric. I'm not too sure if I'm going to recarpet it or maybe just take it out and paint it to match the rest of the interior. But I want to make sure that I get this car started first so I can move it back to my garage and start working back on this car. I got a new car to add to my model car collection, and it's this Ford GT down here. This is a 2005 version, and this has the Golf livery on it. This is actually going to replace the one that's down here. This is a model car that I bought more than 20 years ago. Everything is fine, but over the years, I think when I've been moving it around, the mirrors, the side mirrors actually ripped off. So I'm going to replace that with this new Ford GT to add to my collection. I have my Ford GT out of the box now. You notice it sits pretty low, and like what I did with some of my cars, I added some spacers so that I could raise the car up a little bit. So I'm going to do the same thing on this one. So out with the old and in with the new. Looks much better now. My exotic car case. I do need to add some more cars to my JDM collection. So more updates on that later on. On the next episode, I have a couple items that I want to get done, and one involves either my MX-6 or my M5. So depending on which parts I get first, I'll have it ready for the next episode. So that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you on the next one. Wow.